would like to present global warming cause and effects. So as you know, our group members, the first one is Carmen, second is Tina, third is me, fourth is Joy, fifth is Wendy, and the sixth one is Sandy. Okay, Carmen.
My name is Karma. I will be doing the introduction for my group. First of all, global warming. We've all seen movies or played games based on zombie apocalypses or the end of the world. These are all simply hypotheses brought into realistic audiovisual production by the help of technology, all based upon the concept of global warming and the greenhouse effects. We chose to tackle this topic in order to educate and enlighten our fellow colleagues about how grave this global concern is.
But first of all, we would like to know what is global warming is all about.
Actually, the global warming is the general increase in the Earth's temperature, generally due to the greenhouse effect caused by the increased level of the carbon dioxide and other pollutants.
Yes.
Yes, and in the past 100 years, the global average temperatures has experienced two fluctuations of cold, warm, and the general trend is upward. Since the 1980s, the global temperature has risen significantly.
Now that we know what global warming, I want to ask what are the causes of global warming?
Global warming is a phenomenon related to nature. The case of global warming include population increase, air pollution, land destruction, toxic waste pollution, water pollution, and other factors. Population explosion is one of the main factors leading to global warming. Because people burn fossil fuels such as oil, coal, and wood, or cut down forests and burn them, a large amount of carbon dioxide is produced, leading to the Earth's temperature rise. That is the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect continues to accumulate. It leads to the imbalance between the energy absorbed and emitted by the land-air system, and the energy accumulates continually in the land-air system, thus leading to the rise in temperature and global warming.
So I want to ask everybody, what is the effect of the global warming?
The effect of global warming is that, first of all, the temperature is becoming hotter and ocean levels are rising because glaciers are melting. And lastly, global warming is causing very extreme weather events to occur that causes imbalance in the ecological system.
In addition to that, weather-related natural disasters are coming again also, and many countries are affected with that. Increased droughts and decreased food security. Example, in South Africa, they are almost starving there, and so the food shortage is really one of the effects of global warming, and the annual global temperature or Earth's average surface temperature has increased, is getting higher. So we have here 10 countries that most threatened by and vulnerable to climate change.
There are 10 countries most threatened by and vulnerable to climate change. For example, the number 1 is Philippines, the number 3 is Germany, the number 4 is Madagascar, the number 5 is India, the number 6 is Sri Lanka, number 7 is Kenya, number 8 is Rwanda, number 9 is Canada, number 10 is Fiji.
So I want to say, what do you think should we do about this situation?
Uh, I think the answer is pretty simple. What we have already done, we cannot change, so we can only hope to change the future. So the best answer here is raising awareness. The first and foremost method would be to slow down the industrial progress, but since this is not practical in real life, our best chances are to combat it in our everyday practice lives. So the number one method is energy conservation and energy efficiency. We want to use clean and green energy such as solar energy, wind power energy, and hydroelectricity. Number two, afforestation and conservation of forests and grasslands. We all know that carbon dioxide are absorbed by green plants and trees. That is why it is our utmost duty to keep the land covered in forests. Number three, reduce use of personal automobiles and instead rely more on public transport while commuting. Right? So, for example, if 30 people go on one bus, then it's only one bus. But if all the 30 people take their personal automobiles, then it's 30 cars. So instead of just one car producing the CFCs, then we have 30 more. So I think the best bet is if we rely more on public transport, then we can reduce the emission of carbon dioxide and hopefully global warming. Number four, promote electric vehicles and appliances over those that produce CFC gases. Number five, modify and improve varieties of crop. This is for the preparation of the worst. Somehow, if the global temperature of the world is rising up, then we have to be prepared for the crops because, as Joe just already said, people are already starving in South Africa, and that is a very big problem because poverty is something that we cannot combat easily. So it's better to be prepared than to be late. So thank you for your time, and I hope you have all learned a little something today. Please remember these methods to combat global warming and practice them every day for a healthier Earth. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone, for practicing.
So